It's a story we don't hear a lot about in Canada, but in Europe, particularly Britain, the whole economy is being upset. There are stores with nothing on the shelves. There are people who cannot get food. A lot of people say it's because of natural gas. Dan McTeague, he knows all about gas and gasoline. He joins me right now because I'm hearing that natural gas prices are going through the roof in Great Britain, and therefore, for instance, plans for making fertilizer have stopped. Therefore, no CO2. Therefore, hospitals are in trouble.
Hospitals in trouble, heating's in trouble, the economy is slowing down. There may not even be a Christmas.
Why is that? What's going on with natural gas? It's natural, we got lots of it.
They've been shutting down coal plants, they've been shutting down nuclear plants, and they've been curtailing the amount of natural gas plants that they have as backup for all these renewables. Europe is going through this frenzy of building windmills and solar panels as if that is going to be able to replace days where you have no wind and no sun. Yeah. The reality, however, is very different. We've seen in the North Sea, we've seen in the UK, right across much of Western Europe, where there hasn't been a lot of solar activity. And for that reason, they're now relying far more on natural gas than they ever have in the past. The problem...
So the prices are going up.
The prices are going through the roof. They're up sevenfold since, compared to this time last year. And Canada's not off the hook. We're double what we were this time last year. So it's going to knock on our door very soon. And we're only in the month of September. It's still warm outside. Wait till we get to December to February to March. The reality is that when you see environmental, sustainable governance, ESG moves by Bay Street, by Wall Street, saying, let's not invest in fossil fuels, well, that's great. Demand is going through the roof, and you haven't got enough to supply the consumer. As a result, we're starting to see some pretty significant problems for consumers, not just in the UK, but all across Europe. And by the way, they don't like fracking over there either. They've decided a moratorium on fracking. We've heard this in Canada in certain parts, or here in the United States. The effect is to drive the prices up because demand isn't slowing down.
So will there be a rebellion? Will people say, enough of this baloney, we want to get back to the real economics of gas?
It's an energy crisis, and it's one that was deliberately made.
But it's created.
It's absolutely, exactly. So we are now looking
Are we going to have that in Canada?
Absolutely. It's coming to this country very soon. Look, we're $70 a barrel for oil right now at a time when it could be easily $40, $45 a barrel. But when you strangle production and you over-regulate it, you wind up predictably with everyone having to pay a lot more. And on top of that, let's throw in the clean fuel standard in 2023 on January 1st, 18-cent increase for diesel. Look at the effect of carbon taxes, regulations. It's going to be a very difficult time for this country, especially when our Canadian dollar continues to tank.
Whoa, you're an optimistic fellow.
I try to be.
Generally, you are.
I try to be, but not being the bad news bearer. This is the reality. We have decided that we want to have this great change, get rid of all the fossil fuels in the world. You're going too quickly. The technology is not there to replicate it, and you know what's going to happen. You're either going to do without, or you're going to pay through the nose at the hose.
Through the nose at the hose. Bywords, 3 minutes. With Justin in his third term, now more than ever, you're going to need independent news. How else are we going to find out how many hundreds of millions of dollars he's giving to the former Liberal MPs? Stick with us. Please subscribe and PayPal. Keep us on the air.